All right, bet.
These past 10 games. But, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Jeremy Grant. Johnson is out there with Thomas. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Sharp in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Dallas, we've got Davis. Exum is out there with Irving. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Mr. Clutch. Grant surveying the D. From outside, off the mark. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he gets it to go from the corner. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the game.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Sharp, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
Well, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And here is Johnson following the three from Mr. Clutch. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Mr. Clutch scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. No good on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Into the lane, and that one is good. And that's 11 points for Mr. Clutch.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Johnson dishes to Grant.
How y'all doing?
Johnson outside. Irving against Johnson. To the inside. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Dallas. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Mr. Clutch. Shot clock at 6. Left side Grant over Marshall. No good from Grant. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end.
What's up, Marlon?
Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And the Nets miss again. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. special.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. P.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Dante Exum. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Williams comes in for Thomas. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Johnson. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Grant.
Yeah,
Still yet to score.
Brother,
And again, no
get
good
that
by
shit over
Brooklyn.
with, man.
Takes the three.
Oh,
Mr.
no,
Clutch's
man. I
shot
should
is
have
off.
shoot that.
Nets trail by
I
13.
should have shoot that shit.
Williams passes to Grant. To stop the run. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, it's 8. It's 8-21. It's crazy.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then it's Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Chicago was sensational. He finished up with 65 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, catalyst for that win. It was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Grant, that's good.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Now here's Williams after the miss from Mr. Clutch. Williams passes to Watford. Puts up a 3. Nets with the new shot clock. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Wizards in Washington, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Grant. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Davis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Williams in for Dinwiddie. And a new group in for the Nets. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. Thomas checked in for Grant, and it's Johnson in for Martin. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to...
Oh my God, it disconnected. Oh my gosh. Not this again.
Hi.
Oh my, and then my phone don't want to work. Hey there, my, what is going on this one?
fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They trail by 14. Williams kicks to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Nets passing it around. Johnson can't hit.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects from three-point range. Mr. Clutch has got 34
I didn't know that
points.
was going.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Thomas gets a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep, Thomas. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another three for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Again, Thomas missing. Here's Mr. Clutch. A three-pointer is right on target. 43 points in the game. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see you. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Mavericks.
You know, on the boards, they've been for.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
What up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Cam Thomas. Grant is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as
my
well.
And
God, that was
it's been a
nasty.
physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Thomas gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly balled
Oh
in.
my
It's pretty clear,
God.
Kevin. They believe in
No.
their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Johnson surveying the floor. The three. Keeps it alive. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's
Damn.
trade deadline
There you go.
acquiring Daniel Gafford and
I know
PJ
I'm playing
Washington.
against a
Coach Jason
computer,
Kidd
like,
says they help on
Jesus.
both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5.
And the Mavericks call time here. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. And I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Good on the three-point shot.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Brooklyn's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Martin is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then it's Williams. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And the Nets miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mr.
Oh
Clutch's
my, I
shot is
can't
off.
get that.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration. If
Oh
you
my
will. You can
God.
safely say
4
mission accomplished
shots.
now for the
Didn't
Mavericks.
make it
You don't
solid.
see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Dave.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Son, if you keep shooting that much, we're going to call you Kobe. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
I saw that was so bullshit. So
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Thunder, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, we've got Anthony Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the center position. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Young. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Exum outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Dallas. Here's Capella. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Let's go with a 3. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Back to Daniels. To the left wing. The 3 from Risacher. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Risacher's got 5 points.
Okay, a little bit of a heat check for the rookie. Risacher feeling confident.
Oh my God. Bad goal.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Young, beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Exum outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 17-footer goes down. He's got 13.
I just love the ball movement.
1:49 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Capella. Throws it up high. Stolen. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Risacher for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Pass to Daniels. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Capella. The 3 from Risacher. And it's Capella with the jam.
Now, Capella is sort of the prototypical role guy, right? Going straight from the solid screen to elevating and being open.
Mr. Clutch. Off target from three-point range. Hawks trail by 11. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Here's Daniels. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the evening. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Dallas on top. They're up by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Nets put on a show. He had 57 points. And as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Pass to Riza Shea. And here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Gafford.